started. We're here with him now on SportsCenter. Very, very busy first day for your Shams. Absolutely got cracking the moment that 6 o'clock hour hit. But to begin things, let's start in Denver. They make the move on the wing, shipping out Michael Porter Jr., bringing in Cam Johnson. What more do you have on that transaction?
This is a major shakeup at the wing position for Denver, and I'm told that they really wanted to prioritize a fresh start for Michael Porter Jr., but also themselves. They have gone year in and year out with this core in Denver. So for them now to move Michael Porter Jr. out with an unprotected first-round pick for Cam Johnson, Nikola Jokic said it at the end of the season. He wanted some more versatility, some more depth. They get that 3-and-D approach, and they have also reached agreement on a 1-year deal to bring back Bruce Brown Jr., a fan favorite, really a utility, do-it-all type of player. So in the span of the last several hours, they go and get Cam Johnson, Bruce Brown Jr., Michael Porter Jr. After several years there in the 2023 championship berth there, he is on his way out.
It's like some old blood getting in there to sort of revitalize exactly what they're doing out there in Denver. Now, the Hawks and the Rockets feel like they have just been making these trades, these moves constantly. And to their credit, they've been really beneficial, it feels like, early on. What more is on the horizon for those guys?
When I talk to people around the league, they say the Hawks and the Rockets are cooking. Because you think about it from Atlanta's perspective tonight, going out and getting Nickeil Alexander-Walker, a big-time, really a two-way type of player. He had a big-time playoff run. And then you go and get Luke Kennard. His ability to shoot, he's been one of the best shooters in the NBA. And then on the other side, you have Houston, and also Atlanta got Kristaps Porzingis as well. But Houston has also, they've done even more business than Atlanta overall. We know about the Kevin Durant trade, but tonight they go and get they get Clint Capella at the center, and then Dorian Finney-Smith. He was the most, I think, interesting free agent out there. The Lakers were not able to do a deal. They really were disciplined. They did not go higher than 2 years, I'm told, on a deal for Dorian Finney-Smith. He ends up getting 4 years, about $53 million, and that's an Atlanta team that last week Atlanta cleaned up, and then now Houston's done a lot of business.
It's incredible to watch both of those teams understand that you've got an opportunity in front of you. You've got to take advantage of it. Now, earlier this month, after the Desmond Bane trade, streets were wondering if Memphis was going to go full reset, essentially, right? And so they give Jaren Jackson the max deal. What else could they do to solidify that core for the Grizzlies?
They've doubled down on Jaren Jackson Jr. and Ja Morant. Yes, Desmond Bane is out, but they reached agreement 5 years, $240 million maximum renegotiation and extension. I'm told he also has a player option in that 5th year. And so what they've shown is they're going to continue to retool around their 2 franchise cornerstones. And this Jaren Jackson Jr. piece was the biggest one because he only had 1 year left on his deal after, this upcoming season was going to be the last year of his deal. So to get him on the books was big time for the team. Santi Aldama also locked in 3 years, $52.5 million. So this is a team that's retooling around Jaren Jackson Jr. and Ja Morant.
Speaking of Jaren Jackson Jr., just the big man as a whole across the NBA, it felt as though it was a sort of dated concept to rely so much on the man in the middle defensively. But what kind of moves are being made for these big men now?
We saw Ty Jerome right there. I missed that. There's so many deals out there, but he went to Memphis as well. But Brook Lopez, 2 years, $18 million to go to the Clippers. So after 7 years in Milwaukee, he is departing. Kevon Looney leaves the Warriors in his own right. After 10 years with the Warriors, 3 championships, he will go to the New Orleans Pelicans, 2 years, $16 million. Then Luke Cornett, 4 years, $41 million deal. He's no longer a Boston Celtic. He's going to be with the San Antonio Spurs, and that's where we could see some lineups with him, Victor Wembanyama. He'll back up Victor Wembanyama at different points, but that's another key addition for the Spurs.
I know that phone been ringing, Sean. We're going to let you get back to it. We appreciate you joining us, as always, here on SportsCenter.
Free agent frenzy across the NBA. Kendrick Perkins going to join us in a moment. Chris LeVert, he's heading to the Pistons. 2 years, $29 million, according to Shams. He has scored 1,546 points off the bench over the last 2 seasons, 5th most in the NBA over that span. D'Angelo Russell will reunite with former Laker teammates Anthony Davis, Max Christie in Dallas. 2-year deal. Averaged a career low 25 minutes per game last season, but should get more run with the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving comes back from his torn ACL. The Rockets add Dorian Finney-Smith, 4-year deal, $53 million. Versatile defender for the Nets and Lakers last season. Joins the Rockets team already ranked 5th in defensive efficiency last season. Here he is, Kendrick Perkins. He's a man. He's 40. He's got 4 kids, and they're right there in his medallion. 2008 NBA champion. All right, Perk. Houston's been really busy this offseason. They signed Dorian Finney-Smith. How would you assess their chances in a loaded West?
Forget the West. They're second favorite to win it all, in my opinion, when you look at what the Rockets done, right behind the Oklahoma City Thunder. I want to visit for the holidays. I want to go to Raphael Stonehouse because I know damn it they gonna have some good food because he's been cooking this free agency. Getting Kevin Durant in the draft, addressing that issue of a closer and adding 3-point shooting. You have great depth at the center position and Alfred Şengün, who I call Baby Jokic. You pick up Clint Capella and Big Steven Adams. They both bring something different to the table, and then you bring back Jabari Smith, a guy who's versatile defender on the defensive side of things that could guard 1 through 5, a guy that can stretch the floor, and then you address the most important position in the league, which is the wing position. You add Dorian Finney-Smith to the table with along Amen Thompson and Tari Eason, so you could defend at a high level at the wing. And now Dorian Finney-Smith is going to bring the 3-point shooting as well. The Rockets did their thing in this free agency, and they're definitely a top 2 contender in the whole league.
All right, let's go east now with the Hawks. They've upgraded their roster. Obviously, Alexander Walker, Kennard, Porzingis, as they look to avoid a play-in this time around. In an injury-riddled conference, how seriously should we take Atlanta?
Very serious, very serious. I believe they're going to finish top 3. They have a guy, a young superstar, who's disrespected in Trae Young. Now all of a sudden you bring in Alexander Walker. We saw what he did for the Minnesota Timberwolves last year. You add the shooting of Luke Kennard, but also you add a big in Kristaps Porzingis, who creates problems, right, when he's healthy. A guy that can stretch the floor, take advantage of post-ups. And remember what they have already there in Atlanta. You have the kid, Jalen Johnson, who was knocking at the door of being an all-star last year before he got injured, one of the most athletic guys in the league. You have Dyson Daniels, who's a professional pest defensively. You see them somewhat mimicking what Oklahoma is doing for us loading up at the wing position. The Hawks have no excuse not to be a top 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. And I like what they did this offseason, surrounded Trae Young with the right pieces that he needs to actually go out there and contend.
You must have played some other sports growing up, Perk, did you? Play some football, baseball? What did you do growing up?
Yeah, I played some football, I played a little baseball, you know what I'm saying?
Soccer?
I did a little something.
How about soccer?
A little versatile. Now, I didn't play soccer, but I did play kickball from time to time.
Okay, that's...
Hello, xin chào tất cả các bạn đã đến với kênh YouTube của mình. Mình xin tự giới thiệu, mình là người sáng tạo nội dung trên nền tảng YouTube. Mình sáng tạo những video cắt dán. Đây là những sản phẩm cắt dán của mình. Nội dung của mình làm trên kênh chính là cắt dán. Và đây là những sản phẩm mình đã cắt dán mà về vẫn còn lưu lại. Đồ vật của mình sẽ làm là đồ vật, động vật, con vật, rất nhiều thứ khác để kể hết được. Đây là một số sản phẩm mình làm ra thôi. Và để tạo ra được những sản phẩm như thế này thì mình sẽ cần có những đồ dùng và dụng cụ như sau.